Well, the Kurt is a sports and music festival that we hold in Madison, Wisconsin, in memory of our pal Kurt Soppe. I'm the president of the Kurt Soppe Foundation, and I frankly wish like hell I wasn't, because Kurt was my friend for 43 years. But Kurt asked that we find a way to remember him that would be fun and that would help some people. So we hold a golf tournament, and a live music event, and a soccer marathon. The golf tournament and music event are on June 13th, and the soccer marathon on June 21st.
This is the second annual?
This is the second annual. Last year we raised over $50,000 for a food pantry that Kurt was involved with. And we're hoping to exceed that this year. We've got some really exciting events planned.
Yeah, in fact, the music event is pretty exciting. Tell us who's going to be there.
We've got, this year, 2 real A-list headliners. We went all in this year, and we've got Jason Isbell, who's about as hot as there is in Americana this year, nominated for Americana Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year.
It's cold in this house, and I ain't going out to chop wood.
We've also got James McMurtry and the Heartless Bastards, and a club band. I can say bastards, right? You're a podcast.
I'm a podcast. You can say that.
And we've got a club band from Chicago called Cannonball, which is a terrific band. So we'll have a 3-band show at the historic Majestic Theatre in Madison, which is a great old venue, tricked out now as a state-of-the-art music place. And it should be a terrific event. Really excited about it.
In fact, are there tickets still available?
There are some tickets still available, but people should jump because they're selling every day. And we expect that this event is going to sell out. But tickets are available either at our website at www.thekurt, that's Kurt with a K, .org, or at the majesticmadison.com website.
Now, my guest on our show today, T.D. Mischke, is a longtime radio personality. Is there any chance he could be a caddy at the event?
I'd be happy to have him caddy for you, Rusty, but I don't know if you're a golfer or not. So I do know that we're counting on you to come down for the music event.
Tell us about Kurt. What was he like?
You know, Kurt was a great guy. He was really a gentle soul, and he was a professor at the UW Medical School, so he's also happened to be a real smart guy. Ran track at the University of Wisconsin, was a real athletic guy, and, father of 2. And, as he was dying, we had approached him about perhaps doing a scholarship in his name at the university, and kind of consistent with the guy I knew for all these years, he said, the university's got plenty of money. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to try to help out this food pantry, and I'd like you to get my kids involved, because he tragically left behind kids who at the time were 10 and 12 years old. So his kids are de facto members of our board and have input in all the events, and will be there with us participating in all the events. So it's been a special thing for the family, and really consistent with the way Kurt was.
And in fact, it's those 2 board members that got the soccer marathon as part of the event.
That's right. They came up with the idea of a soccer marathon. It really turned into a neat event. We have it's not a competitive tournament. It's one continuous soccer game that goes on for about 8 hours one night under the lights in Shorewood Hills. So we have food and drink, and we kick off this year with the entire UW men's soccer team and the head coach playing against kids, which is really cool. I mean, it's just a real nice event. Kurt was a soccer player and a soccer coach, and it's a real nice way to finish off our events of the Kurt.
And for folks traveling around, I'll be coming down from Minneapolis, folks traveling up from Chicago, there's still rooms for us to crash? Are there motels, hotels, Madison?
Oh, yeah. In fact, if you go to thekurt.org on the front page of our website, there's a link to block of rooms at the Doubletree Hotel at a pretty good rate. Doubletree by Hilton, which is less than a mile from the theater. And if you know downtown Madison, which I think you do, it's pretty easy to get around, and it's a nice walk over to the theater from the hotel.
Beautiful time of the year. If I hold my lighter up and yell Freebird, will I be kicked out of the concert?
You won't be kicked out, Rusty, but you may be belittled. But we'd be happy to have you there with your lighter, or wearing pants or not wearing pants. It's up to you.
I shall decide that on the drive down. Best of luck. It sounds like everything's in order and good to go.
Thanks very much for having us. And again, if people want information, it's available at thekurt.org.
Days when we raged, we flew off to pay. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone.